12 rounds of championship action. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 diamonds, 1 ring tonight. Who will shine the brightest? Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, it's golden time! Introducing to you first tonight, fighting out of the blue corner, the challenger, accompanied by his trainer, Bones Adams. Wearing black with gold lettering tonight, he officially weighed in at 146.6 pounds. He's a veteran in the ring and holds an impressive record, 31 victories, 14 wins by way of knockout, 5 defeats and 2 draws. He's the 2-time NABA welterweight champion, fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada by way of Bogota, Colombia. Here is Samuel Vargas! And across the ring tonight, fighting out of the red corner with trainer Vergil Ortiz Sr. Wearing the black trunks tonight, he officially tipped the scales at 147 pounds. Tonight, he steps onto the canvas perfect. 15 bouts, 15 victories, 15 wins by way of knockout. Introducing to you the reigning, the defending WBA gold welterweight champion, the fighting pride of Grand Prairie, Texas, USA, the phenomenal Vergil Ortiz Jr. And the referee to give the final instructions, Jack Reese.
Put the mouthpiece in, please. Mouthpiece. Okay, Vergil, your trunks are fine. Sammy's trunks are, oh, they're fine too. Okay, I gave you both instructions in the dressing room. I want to remind you, please listen and follow my commands. Step back a little bit. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck to both of you.
It is main event time. Can Samuel Vargas take Ortiz into uncharted territory, or will he just become victim number 16 on the Ortiz Knockout Express? Here we go, 12 rounds in the welterweight division. Ortiz Jr. wearing the white gloves, Samuel Vargas wearing black gloves. What are you looking for early here from Vargas to let you know he's going to be game tonight?
Well, I know he's going to be game. He's experienced. He has a good chin. He's durable. He's tenacious. And I expect him not to get in a firefight with a bigger, stronger puncher. I expect him to go into the middle rounds and not get hit with anything big too early.
He was not impressed by what he saw from Ortiz Jr. How he couldn't be, I don't know. But he thinks he's been matched the right way, very carefully. He thinks that his skills will cause serious problems for the 22-year-old. Ortiz Jr. hasn't fought in over 200 days. You expect to see some ring rust from him.
Now, usually with power punchers, you don't have much ring rust. It's mostly with boxers that rely on timing. With Victor Ortiz, you know, he has that foundation. He has that pure punching ability. So, no, I don't expect him to be too rusty in there. This shot right now, power jab followed by left hook.
And if you're just joining us, Ortiz Jr. putting Trevelle Maison's name on his trunks. The late Trevelle Maison, who died last week. Tonight would have been his birthday. Right hand moves Vargas back, although it did seem to hit his gloves. When you've got power like Ortiz Jr., you're just one punch away.
You could see the power even when he misses in Ortiz. He rotates and torques his entire waist and torso. It's a beautiful miss, is what it is.
And Vargas knew how strong of a puncher Ortiz Jr. is. He goes, listen, this guy's going to put on probably 20 pounds after the weigh-in. He's going to be a big boy. I've just got to work him to the body, stay in the fight to the late rounds, and then put him away as he eats a right hand and now a jab.
Look at that, Vargas with his hands up, and he's still getting rocked by those shots. They're blocked shots, but they're still effective. That's why I always say when fighters keep their gloves up, it may look like they're blocked, but they're still doing damage. You're still feeling them. And Vargas, you can see by the reddening in his face and the reaction, how he's looking, that even though he's getting blocked, they hurt.
You talked about angles. You saw one there from Ortiz Jr. Trying to move him, pawing the way with the left hand.
Hey, if the referee's not going to say nothing, go ahead and do it.
Already some blood on the face of Vargas.
Get another angle on him. Very impressive.
Keep in mind, Robert Garcia not in the corner of Ortiz Jr. tonight. It's his dad taking over. Good stiff jabs from Ortiz Jr. There's been a lot of conversation about who's the bigger prospect, or who's going to have the bigger career from the Golden Boy stables. Ortiz lands a nice right hand. Is it going to be Ryan Garcia, or is it going to be Ortiz Jr.? I asked Vergil, and he said, listen, I think that Ryan Garcia is better looking and is going to have a better career outside the ring. But when it comes inside the ring, I would take me.
And yeah, I actually did a couple of interviews, and I said the exact same thing. Longevity is going to be on Vergil Ortiz, because Ryan Garcia has other aspirations of movies or modeling underwear. I don't know what it is, Todd, but this man just has one thing on his mind. That's destruction and destroy. In the famous words of Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Good body shots here by Samuel Vargas on the inside.
That's what he told us he'd have to do. You can see the redness, you can see the swelling, blood already coming out of the nose of Vargas. But he is rugged. Amir Khan put him on his backside. Vargas got up and then knocked Khan down and almost put him away. I believe it was in the 10th round, and the bell saved Amir Khan.
Yeah, both times he hurt Amir Khan. He said he got saved by the bell, but that's boxing for you. It was an overhand right that caught Vargas in the same round that he went down. Good body shots. I like the body work here by Samuel Vargas, which is exactly what he needs to do with Ortiz.
If you were fighting Ortiz, would you try and pressure him, try and mix the game plan up, or would you try and fight off your back foot?
Well, that's my style, fighting off the back foot, but in the inside, I would definitely dig into the body and get angles as well. You know, it's a misconception that, you know, you can't back up a fighter like that always makes a career coming forward. Like Gennady Golovkin, as example. He doesn't know how to fight going backwards, but it's easier said than done. It's hard to move a monster like that. And it's the same thing with Vergil Ortiz.
Ortiz Jr. certainly doesn't have the social media following as Ryan Garcia, but he has been posting videos of himself playing piano and guitar, and he said, one of the things I'm most proud of that I did during this COVID break was that I learned to play Black Sabbath's Paranoia. It took me 9 years to learn that song.
He's intelligent, very impressive young man, articulate, smart, considerate, and a beast.
Good start for Ortiz Jr. You got to believe he won both of the first 2 rounds. We start here in the 3rd.
He may have won the rounds, but Samuel Vargas had success, especially with the body.
Ortiz Jr. told us his game plan was based on the fact that Vargas would come at him and be right there to hit. And so far, that's exactly where Vargas has been.
That power jab, snapping the head back. Look at Vergil Ortiz's back foot. This is why I compared him to Felix Trinidad. He has that sprinter stance. He's not on the heel of his foot. He's on the ball, on the toe of his foot, ready to come over the top of a lazy jab of Vargas. Just like Tito Trinidad used to do. A sprinter stance.
That jab is really scoring for Ortiz Jr.
The power jab. That's exactly what took Solomon out in his last fight. He was having difficulty, you know, trying to get the knockout with Brad Solomon, but it ultimately was a power jab that did it. Ortiz is looking for a counter right over a lazy jab of Vargas. You can see it by the way he's getting on the back foot.
Vargas continuing to go downstairs.
Stop. You see what I'm saying?
I waited.
Okay, no, but he's got his back to you. You can't spin him around and then wait. He's got his back.
I waited.
It's not your point. You can't spin him. You understand?
All
right, box.
I gotta say, Todd. I love and respect Jack Reese, but yes, he can turn him around. That's a beautiful pivot. I love that. I love that move by Vergil Ortiz.
Some would say he shouldn't have warned Ortiz Jr. He should have warned Vargas for turning his back.
I would love to see Ortiz do that again. That's a beautiful angle. You can't use your hands to maneuver and do it, but if you could do it with your feet, that's beautiful.
If this turns into a jab contest, Ortiz Jr. is going to win handily.
Oh, he's going to...
Oh, there's that right. Been holding it back. There it is again, and again, and again. He is unloading now.
Stop. Sammy, don't hit him in the kidney.
Oh, he's battering Samuel Vargas now.
Ortiz Jr. has never been past the 6th round. Nice sticking and moving.
He's looking so sharp, man. I mean, he's punching and dipping. For a power puncher that's always offensive-minded, he still thinks about the defense and the punches coming back. Just very impressive on Ortiz's part. But that's impressive because it's foundation and balance.
Ortiz Jr. having a fight with Samuel Vargas and a debate with Jack Reese.
You gotta keep your head up. Can't do that.
The over-under set by Las Vegas, 3.5 rounds. Let's see if Vargas can survive another minute and a half.
Come up, Sam. There you go.
Ortiz told us the best part of his game is his ring IQ, the way he can adapt on the fly.
And that statement is impressive as it is. With the power that he has, the devastating crunching power that he has, for him to say that you know, to keep his cool and discipline, which is his main attribute, it just goes to show you the mind frame and the temperament of this young man.
Again, Vargas going to the body. Nice little left hook. Not much behind it. Certainly not compared to Vergil Ortiz Jr.'s punches. But to be fair, Vargas admitted, listen, I may not win some of these early rounds, but that's by design. I'm going to catch fire around round 6, 7, and 8. That's when I'm going to do my damage. But can he make it that long?
When I asked Vergil Ortiz what's his biggest talent, I thought he was going to say a left hook or a right hand. He said, I improvise. That's how I dismantle my opponents. I just improvise and beat them down mentally. And that just shows you the class and the mind frame of this young stud.
Ortiz Jr., a 7-time national amateur champion, won gold at the 2013 Junior Olympics. And he's firing away now. Vargas stumbles backwards. Here comes the pain. Ortiz Jr., right hand, and Vargas wobbles.
Stop. Let him go.
There was a chopping right hand to the left side of Vargas' temple that started the onslaught. And there's that chopping right hand again. Vargas better be careful, not dipping to that same side.
Yeah, Vargas can't afford to trade shot for shot.
Nice little shoulder roll by Vargas right there. There it is again. It's a slight little shoulder roll, and he comes back like James Toney with a little sneaky uppercut to the body. Samuel Vargas does.
Good uppercut for Vargas.
And there it is again. He already caught on to the right hand of Ortiz. Ortiz should concentrate on a left hook or a body shot right here.
Just saying he took a lot of heavy punches in that round.
And Vargas smiling in the corner, saying it's all right. He was rolling with them shots, and I noticed that he was rolling with them shots too, so I would like to see Vergil Ortiz switch it up, not just throw those right hands anymore. Get an angle and start using the left hook or uppercuts.
Or just continue with the jab.
Or just continue with the power jab. It's a shotgun jab, absolutely. And that's exactly what they said. Vergil Ortiz Sr. in the corner. Do a 1-2-1. You know, it's end it with a power jab, just like he caught Brad Solomon.
That chicken, boy.
Let's see if Vargas can settle into this round after taking a lot of abuse in round 4. Power punches through 4. 69 for that's Valdez and Morales. Obviously, that should be Ortiz Jr. and Vargas. Let's check in now with Beto Duran.
And Vergil's dad / trainer told him, don't throw just power punches. Box him, mix in something to the body. He said that last round, his son was throwing too many power shots trying to knock him out. He's like, that wasn't the game plan to knock him out early. It was to come in, box, break him down, not knock him out on one punch. He said he wants to see his son boxing more, and that's what he's doing this round.
Maybe he was listening to you, Sergio.
I love that advice, and that's exactly, and Daddy knows best. I'm telling you, Senior told him exactly what he needed to hear, because Vargas caught on to those right hands, and he was just rolling with the shots. They weren't landing cleanly. They were bouncing off the shoulder. So that would tire out a power puncher if he keeps throwing the same shot with the same kind of power. So great advice by Vergil Ortiz Sr. in the corner.
Vargas showing a lot of spunk here in the 5th round, his best round to date.
And not for nothing, I mean, Samuel Vargas has a legit and really respected corner as well, with Bones Adam giving some great advice as well.
Oh, power jab indeed, snapping the head back of Samuel Vargas. And again, the corner of Vargas doing a nice job stopping that blood flow. Pouring out of his nose early.
Oh, both of them exchanging big shots right there. Both missing, but that would have been over for somebody.
Round 6. A lot of people didn't think we'd see this round, Sergio.
Well, none of Vergil Ortiz's opponents have gone past 6, so don't speak too soon, Todd.
It was almost like Ortiz Jr. took the last round off, being much more aggressive here in the early stages of the 6th.
Well, he took the advice of his corner, and that's what he did. He took that round off. He was boxing, moving backwards, not being the aggressor, you know, conserving his energy for the later rounds, because Vargas is not going anywhere, it looks like. And that was Vargas' game plan. I mean, he's going through the fire, exactly what he needs to do to beat a young power puncher like Ortiz. You got to go through the fire, and he did that the first half of the fight.
Well, big picture, you know that Oscar De La Hoya would love to see how Ortiz handles adversity, see how he handles some of these later rounds, because we simply don't know how he'll do after the 6th round.
Love that angle. See that? It was a feint just to get that angle on Vargas. Vargas didn't fall for it, but the fact that Ortiz tried just shows you his experience. His fighting IQ at a high level.
Let each other go. Come on. Sammy, you gotta let him go.
A good performance thus far for Samuel Vargas. And you know, maybe he won that last round. Did you give it to him, Sergio?
Yeah, well, it was his best round. I mean, if we're gonna give him one, that's gonna be it. Or did Victor Ortiz just take that round off? Either way, it was a good round for Vargas. There's that underrated defense that Vergil Ortiz talks about. It's just slight little moves where he bends his back, he bends his waist. He doesn't really have to bend down too much, just enough for the punch to miss.
Ortiz Jr. had 160 amateur fights, winning 140 of them. This is his 5th appearance here on DAZN, his 6th appearance at Fantasy Springs Casino. He's very comfortable in these confines.
Again, he lands a power jab, sends blood flying from Vargas' mouth just with the power jab.
Some of the fighters that Ortiz Jr. would love to face have already squared off against Samuel Vargas. Most notably Errol Spence Jr., Luis Calazo, Amir Khan, Danny Garcia. Round 7. Vergil Ortiz Jr. boldly going where he's never gone before. Uncharted territory for this 22-year-old sensation. Do you think the game plan for Vargas is working right now?
Well, I would think this is exactly what it would look like, having to go through the fire in the first half of the fight, then picking it up on the second half, and hopefully where your experience kicks in. He already went through the fire. I mean, he took some big shots from Vergil Ortiz, and he's still here. It just shows you the determination and the toughness of Vargas. Now he needs the experience to kick in.
Good job. Good job, Phil. Good job, Phil. Good job, Phil. Take a minute.
And remember, it was Vargas that told us that he said Vergil Ortiz struggled to make weight. So if that's the case, this is where Vergil Ortiz should be losing strength and speed and all that.
Vargas having a laugh, but he's not smiling now as the 22-year-old starts to unload. Catching him with a left hand and now a right. And down goes Vargas, and he takes Ortiz Jr. with him.
Vargas tackling Ortiz right there with the sharp.
You wasted your time tackling him. Don't do that again. You understand?
Yeah, I felt that.
The bullshit. Box.
That's a veteran move by a veteran right there.
Jack Reese calling BS on Vargas.
Stop. Let him go. Box.
Vargas still not right. Oh, a big lead uppercut. You saw blood come shooting out of Vargas's mouth.
I can see Samuel Vargas, Bones Adams, and Vargas' corner stopping this fight. He's taking too much punishment here.
Well, he knew he'd have to take the punishment, Sergio.
No, but this is too much.
Fighter, get out. Doc.
Jack Reese doing the right thing right now, already calling the doctor. There's too much punishment right here, Ty.
Nice right hand to the body. This could be the beginning of the end for Samuel Vargas. Under a minute to go in round 7. But Vargas still talking trash. He said, come on, hit me.
And they don't make that. That's as tough as they make him, Samuel Vargas. That's a big shot.
Oh, and then downstairs too. And this is not where Vargas wants to be, backed up against the ropes.
And Jack Reese is giving him an opportunity just because he's so tough and determined, Vargas is, but that's way too much punishment.
Let him go. Let him go. Box. Stop at the bell. Oh.
Stop this fight.
Stop
this fight.
I'm sorry, bro. Taking a beating these last couple rounds, bro. I've seen enough.
And Jack Reese has indeed ended this contest.
It was the right call by Jack Reese at the right time because Vargas was not going to give up. Combinations in single hard shots in the body downstairs. I mean, this fight needed to get stopped. Vargas wasn't going anywhere, and Jack Reese did exactly what he had to do.
That's the earlier takedown attempt by Vargas. That could have been ruled a knockdown.
No, he tackled him. He held his feet right there, which was a sly and veteran move on Vargas' part, but you know, you have to do what you got to do when you're hurt. But it's these shots right here that are clean and landing by the power puncher of Vergil Ortiz.
And right at the end of the round, right when the bell rings, Reese steps in, and that's it.
Round number 7. for your winner by KO and still undefeated, the reigning WBA Gold welterweight champion, the fighting pride of Grand Prairie, Texas, the phenomenal Vergil Ortiz.